Good afternoon, everyone. We're back with another lovely session, another lovely podcast. We have with us Mr. Tarun Shinde. How are you, Mr. Shinde?
So I'm fine. How are you, sir?
I'm fine as well, Tarun. And in fact, I should say I'm very, very happy that you got placed. For our audience, please introduce yourself.
So hello guys, I'm Tarun Shende and I'm from Bhandara and currently I'm staying in Pune working at eClerks and I have joined as a financial analyst in capital markets and my role is at servicing ICA Pacific. So that's about
Okay.
me.
Okay. And what about your education background?
So my education background is BSc in chemistry, zoology and botany. Then I have completed my master's in science and then I have gone with MBA and now I'm in eClerks.
Okay. It's a pretty roundabout way to get into finance, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
what's
Yes, sir.
so how did after as per your introduction, you went through bachelor's in science, then you completed a master's in science, then you did an MBA. So
Yes.
why the sudden pivot into finance?
So basically, when I was into MSc, that time COVID was going on, and I was
Okay.
supposed to do MBA earlier only, but due to my parents' pressure, they were like, "You should learn only science only because it's a great stream. You will learn more." But I thought that I was not meant for that thing. But then when started MSc, that time I have developed an interest into financial markets. I have studied a lot, trained
Right.
various training courses, then started trading, earned and lost, then earned. So it's a cycle that we learn. Whenever we make a loss, we should learn. Then I have developed interest into investment banking, so I thought MBA will be an entry door for that thing. But I was wrong at that moment because being into an investment banking, it's very different thing because they don't consider MBA people only, and you should need skills which will help you. Then I went to one website and it's Jobaaj Learnings where I have learned that I will be able to learn financial modeling, making equity research reports, mostly as about assets and what investment bank actually do. I came to learn from Jobaaj Learning. Then came here to for an interview and got selected. Earlier, I have faced rejections from two or three companies, I guess. But then
Mm-hmm.
Eclux is basically a back end company. So for freshers, it's a good company. Yeah, package is not good, but for you must start from somewhere. You have to start, and salary is not a part. Learning is a part of the thing. When we learn, we will earn after some time because we will gain experience. We'll hands-on experience, then we can switch over to some other companies also. But basically, you must have experience that things will go into an investment bank because right now I have joined. I'm still waiting for my background verification, clearing of my background verification. I haven't entered ODCs, so I just have a rough idea what will be into an ODC. Actually, we will be handling custodians and we will handling transactions regarding to assets. So
Right.
that's what we learned, and we will have hands-on experience. Then when we will switch, that time we will not face that problem which I am facing right now, and it's not a problem. Salary is not a problem.
Okay. That's great words from you, Tarun. Honestly, because people really have certain misconceptions, right?
Yes, yes,
So you said that you when you did your MBA, you realized that it was wrong.
yes,
That an
yes,
MBA does not automatically equate into an investment banking or a core finance role. Can you tell us more about
yes.
what that was like or why that is?
Okay, so basically MBA is all about theory. We don't have any
Okay.
practical sessions over there. We don't learn Excels. Which things will require for being an investment banker, or we will require for an account receivable executive too. That things are not even taught by the when MBA because it's all about theoretical knowledge. So when I was in came here for interview, that time they asked me why you have done that certification. So I have explained them because we don't have get hands-on experience on Excel and other things. So in my training sessions, I have to do some logic functions, VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, then
Okay.
different Excel formulas I have used when I was in training. We have a simulator where we have to perform that things, and if we pass that thing, then only we will go further. Until the time we don't pass that, till we have to repeat. I've seen people with me who don't know how to use Excel because they got an formula, so they used to type that thing, and I was like, I just entered formula, selected their range, and I am ready to go. So that thing I have learned from Jobaaj Learnings, because it's a very important thing. Excel is very important part of investment banking. And
And yeah, and it's not just about investment banking, to be honest. If you go for a role like, let's say, even audit or
yeah,
accounting
account
or
receivables and
even,
all that thing.
anything, if you
Yes,
get
we
into
will.
finance, if you get into commerce, you
Yeah,
need to know Excel. And people do not understand how important Excel is.
yes, and I would like to tell everyone that learn first, focus on learnings, and what you get, you will get a good package after that. But you have to wait for the right time.
Great words.
Eventually, experience is most important thing, and learnings are when you start your first job. That time you will learn a lot of things. Actually, I met with one of my senior. He was from Bihar, and he told me that you will get a huge experience because you are into an asset servicing domain. So here are various domains like reference data, asset servicing, equity modules, and bond collections, loans. We have various departments, but in selecting into an asset servicing, it depends on your interviews and most about your skills. So that skills I had. That's why I've been selected into asset servicing industry right now. So
Excellent, excellent. So for those of us who do not understand about asset servicing, can you tell us about that?
So actually, I have been into training, so I haven't been learned a lot about it. I have just told that it was about a custodian, how we have to talk to a client and a custodian. Now, currently, our client is Morgan Stanley, so we have to take the information from there and verify it with the custodian, and we have to settle the claims basically. Like we have bond claims, loan claims, and again asset regarding asset things like there are many derivatives we know about. We have learned four types of derivatives, right?
Hmm.
So for future forward options and swaps. So basically, we have to um, consider an asset and give the derivatives to them. So it's our function right now. I don't have that um, exact idea about it, but it's a rough overview
Okay.
I have given because
That's more than enough. See,
yes,
when you get into the industry, when you need to get into the industry, the HR understands, the employer understands that, hey, I'm not going to get someone who is at 100. I need
yes,
someone who is actually at 60 or 70 so that I can push them out to 100 and get the job done. They don't want people who is at 0 or 10, right? They
yes,
need people who's almost there so they can give them the push, like you are,
right,
right?
right.
And like the very few people are who actually get into jobs. So, about the e-clerks interview process, what was that like?
So firstly, I will say that I came for interview early also. That time I have seen a huge crowd there for an interview. So it was like they have only 200 people's capacity to take interview on a single day. So I was the 207 candidate. So they
Oh,
haven't allowed me that time. So it was 3 months ago. I came here for an interview. It was in Feb, I guess.
okay.
Yes, 5th of Feb I came for an interview. Then I went back because my final exams were pending. So I have given my final exams and shifted to Pune directly because
Hmm.
I wanted to have a job and do something with of my own. So I came, Vishaka told me about, and I'm thankful to Vishaka also that she helped me to go for an interview. She scheduled that she have sent me the various interview links and all that thing. So first went to Mumbai. There I have gone for a Latin Monaural company. So
Okay.
it was a financial research role. I went there. I have given interview. My interview was good, but I don't know why they have not selected me. But I haven't been demotivated. Then I came to Pune. Then I heard about Eclux interview. So I came there. There was a thing called so here in Eclux, especially referrals are most important thing I will say because people working here will get are giving referrals to the people because they want to hire more employees as currently we have 999 plus vacancies in our office,
Right.
Pune office. And when I came for interview this time, that time my number was 5 and we have total of 105 candidates. From there we have only candidates who got selected. So
Wow.
when I came, one person who joined with me on 6th, Vallabh Tupe, his name was. So he was with me, and he also got selected. We are into same floor, I mean, same. We are into same program, but we are working for different domains. He's into reference data,
Oh,
and I am working for asset servicing. So, firstly, I will say there are 3 rounds, and all 3 rounds will be done in within a single day. So
okay,
I came at eclocks at 10 a.m. sharp. I came, and then they have given me an ID and all the things. Then I sat into an interview room where I waited for 1 hour. Then the HR came and she asked me about myself. It was an introductory round basically. So there you have to
right,
be very confident while answering. Then second round is HR round, which was done by an HR called Nandini. So she
okay,
took my interview. She told me about the HR policies. What are the HR policies of eClocks? If you are shifting, you are staying here nearby, then you will not need a cab facility. And if you are moving somewhere else, so into, you have to take a cab facility and the money will be deducted from you. So I shifted nearly in Hinjawadi only. So
right,
that I have money I have saved. And currently I'm staying in PG. So after
right,
she explained that you will get this and that amount of salary and you will be receiving this and that benefits. So I was done with that round two. She asked me about ALM, what is anti-money laundering. So I have explained what is anti-money laundering, then what is KYC, how and what types of assets are there, and what are the derivatives. So next round was my with our manager. So that round was tough because you have to speak a lot in that round because they
okay,
basically check your communication, how well you communicate, and basically they check, the manager checks your confidence. If you are confident enough to speak with them, so they will select you, definitely they will select you. And it's not that tough round because by that time, one from 105 we were just left with 12 people. So that round he started asking about me, where I am from, what I have
hmm,
done, then how well I speak. So just a second, I had a call.
yeah, yeah,
So he was like what I did in my past and what knowledge I have. He just checked and suddenly he asked me what is 7% of 7. So I was like
okay,
it's 0.49. So
right,
he sat, he used his mobile, checked continuously what he will change. He thought that I will change my answer. He
right,
went looked at me like I must change my answer. He um, moved his eyebrow upwards and see me for 5 minutes. He continued to speak to me and he was expecting that I should change my answer. Continuously watched me and then I was sure that my answer is correct. And
right,
within seconds, I have given that answer. So he was like, yeah. So after that, he asked me about what are the processes, what I have done internships. I have explained internships in Pro Capitas, Prasida Ventures, and India Post Payment Bank. So he asked me what kind of role I had there. So I have explained what things I have done. Then he asked me which company I have researched about during my internship. So I told him about Bosch Limited, and I have told him that what ratios I have prepared, what kind of ratios. So he asked me about a ratio, like current ratio, fixed ratio, then what is due diligence, and why do we need a due diligence thing. So that's
okay,
about that interview. Then I came out of the room. Suddenly, the first HR whom I have given my introductory round, she came to me and she said that you have been selected. So just sit with me.
okay,
She has sent me a document and I have to fill that document and send it to them. Then she told me that I have to give an exam, which will be from your home. You can take your laptop with you and you have to give that exam. So it's basically your English grammar and logical reasoning and quantitative aptitude. So I have given that exam and passed. And within next day, she sent me an email that you have been selected and can you join from 5th of June. So I told her that I am not available at 5th of June. I will be on 6th of June. Availability will be 6th of June. So I will come by 6th of June. And went there. Then there is a process called onboarding process.
right,
So that onboarding process is like you have to stay and you will learn about the company, what actually companies do. You will
hmm,
know in which domain you will be working, what work you will be having with which managers you will be assigned, and that things you will be getting to know by that time. So I was told that I was into C1 and into a CPC asset servicing, CPS asset servicing. So I have been explained what role I have to prefer. Then for C1 people we were four people who joined that day. For C1, we don't get laptops. We have compulsory work from office role because we are dealing with crucial information regarding clients. So we are not allowed to work from home and we have to be present in there. And for 3 months, I will not get holidays and we have Saturday, Sunday off. That's why I asked Vishaka to schedule a talk with you by today. So actually tomorrow I will not be available because I am going somewhere else by the evening. And
That's entirely fine. See, it's a new job, it's a new city, right? It's okay to
no,
explore. It's necessary to have fun sometimes,
no, sir.
right?
Actually, it's not new city for me. Actually, it's my old city only because I have been here for my MSc. I have studied in MITWPU.
Okay. Okay, okay,
So
okay.
yeah, I'm going to meet the old people, old connections which I have made here. Like there was one uncle who was who is running a hotel called Port Bhar Potoba. I'm going to him because at time when COVID was going on, literally, sir, we didn't have anything to eat that time because of lockdown, and we are bachelors staying in a flat. So that person helped me a lot. So I still remember him, and I whenever I come to Pune, I used to meet him. So that's why I'm going to him today. So I will be there for a day.
Entirely fine, right?
Yes,
So,
sir.
uh, you know, I see that sometimes when people are switching careers, like we've had people who were from science backgrounds, they then, they worked for 4, 5 years, and after that they got into finance. Or maybe someone who was working in arts. These people, when they shift into finance, there's a sense of regret that, maybe I left something behind. Do you feel anything like that? That, this is an
No,
entirely new field and maybe it's a bit of a scary experience. I don't know.
no, sir. It was not at all scary because from my MSc time only, I have been interested into the finance domain. So I didn't feel any regret about it. Yeah, if I was working for somewhere after my MSc, I had received a package with Reliance Industries, but I haven't joined. So I don't feel regretted because I want to be someone who I am. I don't want to be someone who someone wants me to be. So
Okay.
it's not a regret for me.
That's a very, very wonderful ideology to have, Tarun. Great words. So, as we end, what is your message to people such as yourself? Those that have an interest in finance but are studying something else, or maybe those that are complete freshers in finance and don't know how to get into finance.
So first thing I will tell that you should focus on your learnings, what you are learning, what how that will help you. If you are having theoretical knowledge, it's okay, but you should always have practical knowledge. Basically, you should basic thing like Excel you should always have with you. Secondly, freshers should not worry about their salaries. They can just work for an industry, should learn things. Salary is part of learning. It will be increased after some time, 1 or 2 years. After 1 year, I will be into an senior analyst position. So I don't feel regretted because I am currently as an apprenticeship on an apprenticeship basis. So apprenticeship financial analyst right now I am. So for an apprenticeship there is 4,500 rupees given by government of India and you will be receiving it. Company used to pay 12,500 or 14,000 something they are paying. So basically salary is not a part and you will learn a lot of things when being into an industry because specifically college are not dedicated for roles like they can't explain what actually industry work like. Even I
Right.
have seen many colleges that they have huge name. I will not take the name of the college, but huge name,
Yes,
huge
please don't.
reputation, but they are not at all focusing on practical learnings. They are only focusing on theoretical learnings. They and yes, when they will the company used to come to a college that time, what's the expectation that they should get an experienced candidate, but how college are not going to tell anything. So how a candidate will get experience? So for getting experience you should be open to work anywhere at any package at any cost, I will say.
Right.
And secondly, most important thing, learn basic things. And if you are open to internships, please get an internship experiences because it also helps a lot to gain a knowledge regarding industry because we actually work for an industry that time and we are getting you great knowledge about industry's performance, how it performs and all the things. And third thing is, you should always remember that one of the company is paying you because they are training you. They will
Right.
pay you less that time because they want to save cost too. They don't have that much of expenses that they will train you and they will pay you as well a huge package they will pay you. They expect that you should have at least 1 year of experience. So just for 1 year, take any package and join anywhere and get an experience so that you should be available for every interviews after that. And you can go for mid-end banks after that. Specifically, currently our client is Morgan Stanley, so I am working for it. And in Pune also we have Morgan Stanley office, so it's not an issue. And we don't have a traveling work. Actually, it's a desk job, so
Right.
we should not think a lot about working. As starting is, yes, I have learned many managers were not good, and actually many of the managers are very good, and many of the managers are not that good because everyone have different attitudes. We can say that everyone will not treat you the same. Actually, my
Right.
manager is, I'm telling my manager's name. His name is Ranjit Radhakrishnan, and he's vice
Okay.
president of asset servicing department.
Okay.
So if anyone wants to learn, so he can visit his LinkedIn profile, he or she, whoever it is, that person can go to his web profile. He will get some post over his profile. So he can get anyone can get an idea what an asset servicing department does in the flow. And ODCs, especially I'm talking about ODC where work is going on, you don't have authority to take your mobiles. And please, whenever someone is joining, please be, because we are in that generation who is addicted to mobiles. So please don't
Right.
do that. You should
Okay.
you should learn to reduce your screen time. Actually, currently I'm for training purpose you can use your mobiles, but when we are into ODC floors, so we can't use mobiles also. So please don't be like that you should not stay able to stay about without your phone. And most important thing is, don't carry anything in the offices at the time of interview. If you are coming over here, so you can connect with anyone who is in to working at eClubs. They will guide you how to crack an interview and what to speak and what not to speak. Even I have referred few of my friends. So
Okay.
yes, actually they are more about theoretical knowledge only. They don't have any
Hmm.
practical experiences. So let's see what happens with them, because they will also get an experience of interview. And I am from Bhandara city, so it's not a big city, but I have stayed in Pune, so I have learned many things from here. So I will say that please learn from wherever you are getting knowledge. You can take knowledge from your everywhere, and that's the part of learning and your life, because life teaches a lot of things. And if you are not at a, like I will say, if your age is not that, like 25, about 25, then you can start with low salaries. Eventually after few years you will get an hike, and that time you will not regret that salary. You will learn a lot of things in industry.
Excellent words, Tarun. Because such a comprehensive, detailed, guidance to students is very, very rare. And I'm so thankful that you took out the time to tell the students about all these things. Because
So
see,
actually,
yeah,
I wanted to have a chat because I want to share my experience, because I can't share this experience with my parents because they don't understand. My parents are not that educated that they can understand these things. Specifically, I told you that I'm from Bhandara, so it's not a big
yeah,
city, and the people over there are not that educated. So they are not aware about what work I am doing. Even I will share an incident. Currently, I just talked to my father 2 days before. He called me at 11:30, and he was like, when I beta whenever मैं जब भी आऊंगा, so will
uh,
they allow me to come and meet to you? I told him that no, it's not allowed. आपको नीचे आके बैठना पड़ेगा, and they will call me
right,
and then I can meet you. So
right,
if I want to see your office, how I will manage? So I told him that you don't need to come into my office. Even we had an access card to go over there. We can't access each and every floor. We have
right.
limited access. So how I can take him to my office and I will show him that here, this is a place where I work, right? So he told me that your uncle is taking me to his office, and my uncle is very senior position, senior scientist in Samir. So he have that access that he can take to his office and he can show them. But
Right.
for a fresher and for a newcomer, it's very difficult to show that where I work and all the things. He can come to reception. I told him that you can come to reception. I will show you the ground floor of my office. Other things you don't expect from me that I will show you everything.
See, it's just that our parents did not have that kind of corporate exposure, right? The
Yeah.
corporate scene has changed very dramatically over the last 15, 20 years or so. So our
Yes.
parents are not really used to that. Something similar does happen with my parents, and it's fine. Our parents want what is best for us, right? It's okay.
Yes.
It's for the best, right? So thank
Yes.
you, Tarun, so much for joining us. I believe everyone who watches this will be inspired by your words. They will take a lot of guidance from your words. And I hope that you do very, very well. Tarun.
Thank you,
We
sir.
at Jobaaj are extremely proud of our students who actually get something done because the market is accepting, the market has a lot of openings. It's just that the students need to put in the right kind of efforts, like you have.
Yes. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for taking time for me and taking my interview kind of thing. So thank you for listening, sir.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much, Tarun. Have a good day and all the best for all your future endeavors.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Have a good day, sir.
You too,
Yes.
Tarun. Thank you.
Okay, sir.